Hello everyone, coming all the way from all the corners of the internet, welcome to Late Night Game Night. Our special guest today is Mark 1 Clone Trooper, and featuring the game Star Wars Battlefront. A special achievement is Catharsis from Mass Effect 2. And here's your host, the man who currently has a gamer score of 33,436 and plays FPSs on normal difficulty, your host, Saxomphone. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Late Night Game at Night. I can promise you that today is so far the best episode of Late Night Game Night we have ever aired. And you are by far the worst audience we have ever had. No, but seriously, you are all great. And thank you for coming. You know, most video games have always been near and dear to my heart. And now these suckers are paying me to meet with the industry's finest talent. Our first guest of the evening is the one, the many, the Mark 1 Clone Trooper. We initially asked Mark 1 Clone Trooper to appear, but he refused, saying he's one of a kind, and that we couldn't pay him enough to appear. But thankfully, another one of his 3 million brothers gladly took the offer for some power converters and a glass of blue milk. You know, most people say video games are the best financial investment one can make. In 2017 alone, the video game industry made over $8 billion worldwide. And $4 billion of that came from microtransactions in the FIFA Ultimate Team. That is why I spend my life savings on GameStop stock. I mean, where else are you going to buy video games other than the 1 million online stores that are out there right now? Speaking of launchers, the Epic Game Store has been in the news recently. 3 new games have just signed exclusivity deals with Epic, which Steam later commented, "You'll be back to buy 5 more video games you'll never play." Rainbow Six Siege just announced that they will start introducing a battle pass in their game. They are following the smart financial plan most developers are doing nowadays to boost their popularity. Just do what Fortnite is doing. There's always these trends in video games where developers always copy what's hot in the gaming world. That's why I'm reintroducing this old gaming mechanic, the quarter slot machine. Every time you die, you have to pay 50 cents to continue. I got the idea from playing EA games. But I do love video games. I've been playing them since I was 5. With my copy of Super Mario Bros. World for the Game Boy Advance. I pushed the A and B buttons so many times I wore them out. I only wish Nintendo made a G button. Then I could say the same thing about my girlfriend. Nintendo just announced 2 new versions of the Switch, but the one everyone is talking about has an extended battery life. When consumers were asked to comment about this, they were glad that they could spend an extra 3 hours on the toilet playing Skyrim. Come on, be serious. That's why 92% of people bought a Switch, to play games while they're on the toilet. That's why Nintendo is releasing their new program, Me Poops, an app that tracks your bowel movements and releases the data to Facebook. Dang it, Mark Zuckerberg. You want to know my birthday, favorite books, and if I'm in a relationship? But this time, you've gone too far. I will sit down on the toilet and protest while playing Skyrim. Speaking of sitting down, World of Warcraft's classic servers are having server overpopulation problems. I guess the war in Warcraft means more people are being born in the server than dying. Our guest today is pretty familiar with the concept of war, seeing how he's been fighting in a war against the evil CIS for 3 years now. So ladies and gentlemen, tie down your mounts, because here, all the way from the rainy planet of Camino, the Mark I Clone Trooper!
Hey, how are you, Zach?
Oh, I'm doing pretty great. Thank you for being my first guest on the show. I really appreciate it.
It's no problem. I just got back from voice acting in my new game, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Tell me about this, because I heard this game actually puts you in Star Wars' famous battles.
Oh yeah, it has a campaign mode that's just amazing. You could hop right into a ship or vehicle and start conquering the battlefield.
Well, I heard that you had some fun with your co-stars during the making of this game.
Oh yeah, so I starred alongside about 3 million of my brothers.
Big family.
Huge family.
So how did your mother cope?
Well, I didn't really have a mother. I was cloned after the bounty hunter Jango Fett.
So your father and mother didn't do it 3 million times?
No, but don't count me off that list.
Okay. So, 3 million of your brothers.
Yes, 3 million of my brothers helped me during this game, and I gotta tell you, working with family on such a big project like this is a pain in the ass.
Okay, I gotta ask you. Working with such a diverse cast of actors, what's your trick to stand out amongst your peers?
Well, it's hard, you know. I think I've been punched a few times for something one of my brothers did offset, but that's just the life of a clone. You should really feel sorry for the person making the game credits. I think we clocked it at 10 hours long just to get through the voice actors.
Man, what a game. But still, those credits are longer than the Order 1886.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So what was your childhood like, being bred for the sole purpose of being a soldier?
Well, you know, didn't go to senior prom or anything, but it had its fun moments. One of the best moments in training was when we were at the practice course for the first time. I was so confident that I felt I could take on the whole CIS by myself. And as soon as I got out of cover, I got shot in the head with the stun blast and fell over and knocked my head on the barrier. I then woke up 5 hours later on a stretcher with a huge scar on my chin.
So your team did not win this course?
Oh no, they were too busy laughing at me to finish the course.
So even a loser like me could get as good as you?
Well, let's not take things too far. I mean, I've seen you pilot a Republic gunship, and they're still trying to get all of that Geonosian bug wings out of the filter.
In my defense, I thought the windshields had wipers on them. So you grew up your whole childhood on Camino. What planets would you want to eventually see for yourself?
Well, since I mostly go to planets to shoot clankers, I don't think any peaceful planets would welcome me with open arms, but I really want to go to Kashyyyk. I heard the Wookiees there are intense and would rip a man's arm off out of their sockets if they didn't like you. That's the place for me.
So your ideal vacation is spending time with a 7-foot-tall Build-A-Bear who could rip your arms off. Geez, most people just spend the day at Scarif's beaches, but okay.
You'll never have a deeper sleep than on a Wookiee's lap.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I dated a Wookiee in college, and we didn't do that much sleeping, if you get what I mean. Speaking of girlfriends, I heard you're seeing some Twi'lek from Ryloth.
Aw, man, you can't trust those tabloids. That's just my brother's wife and children. Dating is hard when you're a clone. These new dating apps are especially brutal for clones. I had a friend of mine who used it, and she said she swiped for a whole month and still kept on seeing my brothers.
Well, that's incredible. So you're no longer on these dating apps?
Oh, no. They tried to make one called clonesonly.com, but that was a huge mistake. I think they had 1 million of us and a handful of those Alice clones from Resident Evil movies, so the ratio wasn't in my favor.
Speaking of that, what's your take on modern politics right now, with the whole Chancellor thing? You feel like he's taking too much power away from the Senate?
Oh, well, I believe in whatever the Chancellor says full-heartedly, and I think that he has the public's best interest in mind.
Okay. I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to go grab some blue milk with the guy.
Yeah, I can see that too, but I try to distract myself from politics with MMOs.
Really? Because I heard and understand that this game is also multiplayer.
Yes. You can play 4 players locally or play online with friends. You can play it on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and PC.
Well, you have it here, folks. I took a film crew to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 with Mark 1 Clone Trooper, and this is what happened. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is a rated T for teen game featuring new gameplay, story, and graphical improvements from its predecessor. New features include a fully realized campaign featuring my friend, the Clone Trooper, and his transition to becoming a Stormtrooper. In terms of gameplay, they have added the much-requested space battles, where you can fly in the cockpits of some of Star Wars' most iconic ships. They also added the ability to play as your favorite heroes and villains and cause mayhem to your opponents. They revamped the much-loved Galactic Conquest mode into a galaxy-wide battle featuring new gameplay methods to rule the galaxy. Choose from either the Rebellion, CIS, Republic, or Empire. Instant action also returns with over 11 new maps to combat your enemies with. What I can say is this is a very big improvement from the last Star Wars Battlefront, and I hope you enjoy this game. This week's achievement is Catharsis in the critically acclaimed game Mass Effect 2. This game has a total of 49 achievements, worth a total of 1200 gamer score. The base game actually has 45 achievements, with a total of 1000 gamer score, because this was the norm back in the day of the 360. To get our achievement of the week and earn your 10 gamer score, you have to complete the loyalty quest for Jack. It's a fairly fun quest, and I highly recommend you to do it. If you are wondering why I picked this achievement, it's because this is the most recent one I got. Either way, stay tuned for next week's achievement and go get those points. And we're back in the game Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm here with my guest, Mark 1 Clone Trooper, and today we'll be playing the Felucia level. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, let's start this right now then. So, you're saying I can play as any of these characters right here?
Yep, exactly. You can go between regular to a rocket launcher character, or a sniper rifle, or a shotgun, and then there's some unlockable characters you need to fight to unlock.
Sounds great. Who will you be playing as today?
I'm going to be playing as the regular blaster rifle.
Okay, this guy looks pretty badass. I'm going to pick him, okay?
Alright, you got it.
Okay, let's go. So what do I have to do here?
So at this point in the level, you're just running with your squad mates to go fight battle droids, and right now we have to get to the ATTE.
Sounds great. Is this little machine here the ATTE?
Yes, it is.
Great. Looks like I got a sniper rifle here. So what do I have to do here?
So right here, there's going to be droids, your sniper
Oh my
rifle.
god, it's terrifying. I thought you said there's droids in this level, not some insect-looking thing.
These guys come first.
Oh my god. Terrifying. So you've been fighting these creatures for a while on this level?
Oh yeah, pretty much every single time I do this.
That's crazy. So it looks like I have grenades here. So what happens if I throw this grenade?
It'll blow up. You can kill them. Try and throw it underneath them, and time it so that way they walk over it when they.
Okay, I'm trying here.
Also, watch out for their claws. They'll stab you.
Oh shit! I missed. Well, let's go. Looks like there's 3 more of these things left. Let me try my sniper mode and see if I can find it.
Okay, nice.
It's not working here. So is it true that you have two weapons in this game, a primary and a secondary weapon?
Yes, each clone trooper is equipped with a primary and a secondary, just in case you run out of ammo on your primary.
Let's try. I'm trying this out. This pistol sucks. I'm gonna switch back to my primary weapon here. Oh my god, I died!
Oh no.
Shit!
Yeah, you gotta be careful. They're really fast.
It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try this shot guy. It looks pretty cool. Clone engineer.
Alright, he has a shotgun. He's pretty... You're gonna have to get up and close with these guys if you want to use that.
Let's try it. Oh my god. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Maybe you can help fix this ATTE.
Okay, looks like I have to wait out for about 2 minutes in this level until it's fixed.
Yeah, we gotta wait and defend it.
It's great. Oh my god, here's a battle. I see a battle droid.
Yep, yeah, now they're coming.
So the battle droids also have different classes, like the clones, correct?
Yep, that was a super battle droid that I just killed. And here's another one. And there's going to be some just regular battle droids coming up.
And I like to tell the audience here that we're playing split screen mode. This game is up to 4 players, correct?
Yep, that is true.
That's
4
crazy.
people can play at the same time.
That's crazy.
One of the good games.
Looks like we're trying to defend this ATTE so far. And I've been noticing these blue things on the floor. What do they do? Are they health or is it ammo? What is it?
I believe so. The red ones are health.
Oh, so you're telling me they're ammo?
Yes.
And the blue ones are
ammo,
health.
and the blue ones are health, and the yellow ones are explosives.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
No
okay.
problem.
So I noticed this clone engineer has a different grenade. So let me try this grenade here. Looks like it's a claymore of such. Let me try exploding it. That's pretty crazy.
I just unlocked the chain gun guy.
Oh, great. You want to demonstrate that gun for me?
Yeah, sure. Let me just find somebody. There we go.
Oh, that's crazy. So
Sure.
it uses projectile weapons rather than lasers, correct?
Exactly. And it also fires rapidly.
Great. So it looks like about 15 seconds here to defend the area.
Yep, and then pretty soon we'll be moving that guy.
This is a pretty intense game, and you're saying it's still rated PG-13?
Yep, it is. But it's not that gory, so, you know.
So it looks like you can play as a Jedi Knight, is that correct?
That is correct. And now I'm going to play as Ayla Secura.
She's one of my favorites. Oh, shit, I died. Okay. Okay. So what can you tell me about this planet here?
So this planet is Fushisa. And Ayla Secura, she actually fights on this planet with a bunch of her clone troopers. That's why you can play as her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, it's very nature-ish, like it's got a bunch of big, like, flowery plants and mushrooms and whatever these big ball things are.
And I noticed Ayla Secura here has 2 lightsabers. That's pretty cool.
She does. That is her class in this game, and also in the lore. She carries a green lightsaber in the right hand and a blue in the left.
That's pretty cool. So it looks like I captured the beacon to repair the ATTE. So you're saying I could drive this vehicle, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Let me try.
Get in.
That's crazy. So you could drive a variety of these vehicles throughout the whole game.
Yep, it depends on the level that you can use them for, but yes, you'll get various vehicles throughout the game.
Well, I'm trying to blow up these arrows here. They look like turrets. And you're riding on me. Oh my god, there's more bug things!
Just right on you. Oh, here, I'll help you. Oh man.
Looks like he died.
Yeah, I lost my Jedi.
I'm still driving this tank. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool to play this game like that. It's much improved than their last predecessor, Star Wars Battlefront 1.
I know, right? This is a very iconic game for its time.
It looks like I'm gonna kill some of these bug things here. Okay, looks like we beat the game. Thank you so much for having me on your games, Mark 1 Clone Trooper.
No problem. Glad you liked it.
Okay, great. Okay, see you. I would like to thank Mark 1 Clone Trooper for introducing his new game to the show, and thank you for watching the first episode of Late Night Game Night. And remember to get those achievements. Good night.